I know you boys in Detroit are
What?
feeling pretty good today.
Ooh, Mo, I'm getting a Mo. This is the fan side that doesn't come out very often. Our Pistons,
Your Pistons,
we beat your Boston
my
Celtics.
Celtics. Yeah.
And Mo, do I say it, Mo? I don't want to say it, but you got to say it.
Eight
We,
straight,
yeah, we're here, Mo.
one
We're
game
here.
behind the 4 seed.
Yeah, Mo. We are here.
The first win against the Celtics in 13 games.
Mo, we are here.
The last time the Pistons beat the Celtics was February 16th, 2022. And it was a 1 point game. And Jeremy Grant led the Pistons in scoring. They started Corey Joseph at point guard on that game. That's how long ago it was. Shout out to the Pistons. They played a
Shout
great
out.
game. You know, as a Celtics fan, I can't even be mad. The Pistons played hard.
No,
They were making shots. Malik Beasley came off the bench, dropped 26. Shout out to him. He's been ball like he's been playing really well for the Pistons this season. And do you know who I want to give a shout out to?
who's that?
Because he has been criticized a whole lot over the last 5+ years, especially by the Sixers fans. And we're going to talk about the Sixers in a minute. But Tobias Harris, the impact that Tobias has had on this team as a true professional, leading that
Mm.
locker room, bringing in his experience, and just being reliable. He's there. He's playing. He gave them 34 minutes last night, gave them 16 points, 9 rebounds, a steal and a couple blocks. Tobias Harris has been really good for the Detroit Pistons this season. So I want to shout out to Tobias Harris because he was getting killed by the Sixers fans. And I got a great segue lined up, BJ, but whatever else you want to say on the Pistons, you go ahead.
You have to give them credit, and let's talk about these players. Okay, let's talk about these players, and start at the top. Cade Cunningham. Okay, Cade has shown now that not only does he have the capability to lead a franchise, but he can lead a franchise as the best player at the point guard position. Very, very difficult to do. So let's give him credit. He came in, he had some injuries, he was the number one pick. They got that one right. Okay. And I love Evan Mobley, but Cade has shown now, okay, they got that right. Jalen Duren. They drafted this kid 1 year from the University of Memphis. He has settled in. They got that one right. Ausar Thompson. Boy, did they ever get that one right. Okay. The Thompson twins. Wow. Okay. Isaiah Stewart, Jaden Ivey. Now, there's a common theme with all these players I just named. He's no longer with the organization, but he was the one who drafted all these players.
I think he's traded for Isaiah Stewart, but all the rest of them, yeah.
He drafted Isaiah. Okay, you trade with people during the draft night. He drafted
No,
him.
no, because he went to Houston, did he not? But he got traded on draft night from Portland to Houston, and then in November they traded him to the Pistons.
You do the deal on draft night, and then
Okay, okay,
the
okay.
trade, yeah, he gets consummated. All these players were drafted by Troy Weaver. Troy Weaver deserves credit for what this team has done, what they're currently doing, and where they're going to go. We must recognize what has happened because those are the facts. Unfortunately, whatever happened there where Troy is no longer with the organization. And then I also want to recognize JB Bickerstaff for what he has done this year. They're playing with a sense of energy. Noted Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Mr. Beasley himself. Okay, you add some vets, some true professionals, and this is what happens. this has been one of those moments now where you're looking and you're going, Mo, this has to be one of the biggest turnarounds. Okay. Basically, the same group, you sprinkle in a veteran here or there, and this is what you get. And remember, Jaden Ivey, who was also under Troy Weaver's, he drafted him. He's not even playing right now. So, Bo, this has been very impressive. You have to give them credit. For the most part, they got the draft right. And now they've lived with those players, allowed them to play through their mistakes and all of their errors. And all of a sudden now you look at them and you're saying, wow, Bo, you're going like, they're probably a free agent away. Knowing Detroit, we probably want some guy who grew up in Detroit to come back home. That's probably
You heard
Detroit
yesterday's
thing.
episode.
I was a little bit busy yesterday, so I did not. Unfortunately, I did not.
Well,
But
Scott and I were
listening.
talking about one Mr. Devin Booker.
Oh, okay. See, that's a Detroit thing. We keep it
And
all.
the success they've shown without Jaden Ivey means that Jaden Ivey could be included in a trade. And he's a very good young player that other teams, like the Phoenix Suns, who are in an impossible position, might want to acquire.
Now that we know they got the draft right, now that we know these players, I mean, think about that, Mo. They didn't just get it right on one player. Mike, Mo, they got it right on multiple players in the draft. Now, Troy Weaver, got it right. That's all I can really say about it. He got that right.
Shout
The
out to him.
Pistons, shout out to Troy Weaver. He's nothing you can say. So, ladies and gentlemen, we know one thing. Troy Weaver understands how to draft. Okay, they got that one right. Now, let's see what they're going to do moving forward, because with these young players playing like this, I'm starting to have expectations now.
And a lot of fans in the comments, just last week when we were talking about the Pistons, they said if they met the playoff started today, they'd meet the New York Knicks. A lot of fans think the Pistons would take out the Knicks in the first round.
I don't want to say this, Mo, because I haven't said much, about the Pistons. So I've been here through the good, the bad, and the indifferent. Okay.
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah,
That's what we mean to say. Ain't nothing indifferent about what happened last season. There was nothing indifferent about that. The only thing that was indifferent was Monty Williams' attitude to coaching.
Well, Mo, what was indifferent about it? It was on air and off air. I told you I thought this was a good team.
Yeah. Yep.
I always told you that.
You did.
I didn't say like, oh man, we're bad. No, I just, for some reason, whatever was, because there's things that's happening that you can't see. I thought they were a good team last year. Did I think it was going to happen 8 months later? No, I didn't see this. But I did see that they had the potential to be a really good team. And I like their team. And lo and behold, you just never know. But give the Pistons credit. Give them credit for, one, identifying those players. Mo, that's the most difficult thing. And all I can say is, congrats. Because that's a heck of an achievement. Now you have a foundation. So now, Mo, which one of these players are you going to start maintaining? Because, Mo, Cade, okay, I think Cade they've already secured the bag with him, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Ausar Thompson. What is there? Just give me something not to like. Just give me something not to like about him.
The only thing would be health risk.
That's
it. And that could be with any player. So
he is a Detroit. When you're in a city, when you draft a player that you can identify with as a city, well, he's it. He could have played on the bad boy teams there. He's so good defensively. He is a phenomenal athlete, and he embodies everything that Detroit loves. So he's got to be a fan favorite. Big Duren just dunks everything. He's a fan favorite. Okay. And they're putting together a team that the city can identify. So they're starting something nice up there. Now all of our fans are going to come out, but some of us, we're here, I'm a Lions fan, so don't tell me I just got on the Lions bandwagon. The Pistons, I'm on, hey, Mo, I've been here through the bad part.
Enjoy
And
it. Enjoy it.
yeah, we got a chance, Mo. We got a chance now to make a run. They have a foundation, so the next step is identifying which or if all these players we're going to keep, and then you keep building around that. So, but JB Bickerstaff deserves a tremendous amount of credit, but I do not want to go. I don't want to go and not say this. Troy Weaver drafted all of these players here. That's a fact. And we want to make sure that we acknowledge people when they do good work. And he was, like I said, that was a tough thing to go through, especially with what they went through last year. But give them credit for what they were able to do, what they've accomplished thus far. And we feel very good about our chances now moving forward. We really do.